It's truly amazing. I now receive a fair share of the internet in my room. My old router have my computer in my room running like it was on dial-up, because too many people in my apartment was online or on their gaming system at the same time. Not anymore. The Nighthawk AC 19900 is the best. I receive fast speeds and downloads, while everybody is doing their own thing online. No more taking my laptop into the living room so it can run faster, I stay in the comforts of my room. Setting up the router was so simple with the help of app you can download for free on Apple or Android devices. If you don't want set up that way, the Nighthawk come with step-by-step setup instruction which help you set up. I feel the NETGEAR app is just way faster and better way to set up Nighthawk A1900. I am really enjoy this purchase. Thanks NETGEAR giving my fair share of internet in my apartment. I purchased this router as part of a troubleshooting session to replace my malfunctioning Asus router and I am glad I did. Besides looking cool and providing much better coverage than the more expensive Asus router, I like the interface much better. It was set up and running in less than 5 minutes including the unboxing and mobile app installation. I have been a strict Asus fan for decades but will now be switching to NETGEAR. I plan on replacing this NETGEAR with one of their new Wi-Fi 6 gaming routers sooner than later. I live in Florida and we have Comcast/Xfinity as our internet provider and TV. We are expected to have speeds up to 120 megabits per second. With our old router we got speeds of 30 megabits per second which is ridiculous, so I did some research and found that the Nighthawk series of routers is perfect for what we need, so I bought it. When it came in I was so happy to install and set it up. Now we have the speeds that are expected of our provider. Also the setup was super easy with the Nighthawk app. The features of the app astronomical to what I thought was possible. I also love how NETGEAR is partnered with Circle to make the managing of the devices on my network super easy and simple. I'm sharing my internet for 2 floors, about 1,800 square feet, and it's been a challenge trying to cover the dead spots even with a mesh network. I decided to give the NETGEAR Nighthawk R6700 router a try since I read that it provides great coverage. The router was placed in the middle of the house and setup was pretty straightforward. I set everything up from the Nighthawk app and had some problems at first getting it to recognize the modem. Had to power off both the modem and router. Tried again after powering them back up and was able to connect. The router itself is kind of light but does take up a good amount of space compared to other smaller routers I've had in the past. It has air vents on the side and the router is never more than warm on the touch. I've used it for several weeks now and speeds are great. Range is much better, which was the determining decision on purchasing this. The only problem I did notice is some network drops from time to time. I'm not sure if it's my internet provider but it's very short so it doesn't last more than a minute. I was deciding between this router and one of the newer Wi-Fi 6 routers but it all came down to what I need. Click link in description for more reviews.